The Secret of Station Number 21. Arya was a girl who loved mysteries. While most of her friends spent weekends at the mall or watching movies, she wandered into forgotten alleys, broken houses, and silent fields. To her, every abandoned place had a story, waiting to be discovered. One chilly autumn evening, the sky was painted in orange and purple as the sun slipped behind the hills. Arya was cycling home when she noticed a crumbling railway station at the edge of town. She had passed it many times, but tonight, something about it called to her. She left her bicycle by the gate and pushed through the rusty bars. The station was super quiet. The clock stuck at 7:21, and spiderwebs sparkled in the dim light. Just as she was about to leave, a glint of gold caught her eye. Bending down, she pulled a heavy brass key from beneath a broken bench. It was beautifully carved, with swirling patterns, and on its head was the number 21 strange. She whispered, "What could this open?" She looked around carefully. Most of the doors were broken or hanging off their hinges. Behind the old furniture, a solid iron door stood out, marked number 21. Arya slid the key into the lock. For a moment, nothing happened. Then the sound echoed like thunder in the silence. The door creaked open, and she stepped inside. The room was small, packed with dusty suitcases and faded letters. The air was thick with the smell of old paper. On a wooden table sat an envelope with her name, Merled, getting written. Her hands shook as she opened it. "To the finder of this room," it says. "You have discovered Station No. 21, the resting place of unfinished journeys. These suitcases belong to travelers who never returned. Their voices live in these pages. Protect their stories, for remembering them keeps them alive." Arya gasped. How could a letter written long ago carry her name? She opened one of the diaries and began to read. It was from a young soldier who never came back from war, his words filled with dreams of seeing his family again. Another letter was from a woman who had planned to run away with the love of her life but never boarded the train. Each suitcase carried a story that ended too soon. Arya felt tears well in her eyes. It was as if she had opened a door not to a room but to hundreds of lives paused in time. Pause here and think. If you found a mysterious room filled with strangers' diaries, would you read them or leave them untouched? Why? Why do you think the letter had Arya's name on it? Coincidence? Or destiny? Do you believe objects, like this brass key, can carry memories of the past? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hours passed like minutes as she read, lost in the voices of the forgotten. Finally, as the moon rose high, she knew what she had to do. Carefully, Arya placed the diaries back, closed the door, and locked it again with the brass key. She slipped it back under the bench where she had found it. As she walked out of the station, the frozen clock above her flickered. For the first time in decades, the hands moved ticking forward, slowly but surely. Arya smiled. Arya smiled. She understood now. Some mysteries weren't meant to be solved fully. Some treasures weren't meant to be owned. They were meant to be remembered and protected. And from that night on, whenever Arya passed by the old station, she no longer saw an abandoned ruin. She saw a place alive with voices, waiting for someone brave enough to listen. Moral ending. Mysteries are not always meant to be solved, but to be respected.